Stop. Good Wednesday afternoon, YouTuberinos. I hope everyone is doing well and swell on this Wednesday afternoon. Thomas and Riley here. Bestie, would you like to greet the YouTuberinos? Bestie. Hey, bestie. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. You're paying more attention to your Keurig than you are to me. I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, guys.
Coffee time. I'm gonna make coffee too.
Yeah, butterscotch K-cup.
All right.
I make a 10 ounce. I'm making a 10 ounce right now. I'm experimenting with a 10 ounce on this one.
Okay.
And we tried to do this Saturday night, but I stupidly, I'm not used to my Keurig, and it actually was already powered on when I plugged it in, and I hit the power off, and it refused to come back on. It was like, pardon my language, everybody. It was like, fuck you, I'm not working. You shut me off. I'm not going to brew you no coffee now.
Yes, it was quite something.
It was being an asshole.
It was quite annoying, YouTuberinos.
Yeah. Very. But I got caramel macchiato K-cups as well, which I had one of them this morning, but I figured why not have a second cup, because I need to have a cup with my bestie. Slurp it up, honey, slurp it up. But yeah, and I got French vanilla creamer.
Now,
Well, it's hazelnut.
Now, guys, mine is very easy to use. Mine, you just press 2 buttons and it makes the coffee.
Yeah, mine only is 1. As long as the power is on, that is, mine is 1.
Yeah.
Now, Thomas, I gotta ask you, when you put your water in, do you have to put it in every time, or no?
Nope.
Okay, mine either. But, I will tell you that down the road, you guys, I also, I did do a video on this, but it kind of got goofed. I think it was because my battery died, or was dying, and it didn't like me.
I will say some of the older phones, if the battery is dying, you will hear
Static.
Yeah, yep.
That's what happened to this. So I do apologize for the goofy video static. I had no idea that was going to happen. But anyway, so I will tell you, basically I did get a hot plate, which is a double burner. One is a 6.5-inch burner, and the other burner is a 5-inch burner. And then also, I got an electric skillet. And then, of course, I got this spoiled little brat standing in front of me here on the stove. My Keurig. So, and it is, for those who wanted to know, mine is the K-Express.
Right.
And it is a picky little brat.
Yes, it is.
Very, very much so.
That it is.
There's that.
For those of you who don't know, I use French vanilla Coffee Mate for my coffee.
He uses liquid, I use powder. I prefer powder. It's easier.
Yeah.
There we go. For me, it's just easier.
I don't know if I told you this, but my mom used to drink 6 cups of coffee a day.
Oh.
Yep.
Your mama is like my late great papa. And what's cool is, and see, I did this, like I said, I did a 10 ounce, and it's not too bad, full, wise.
Yep. Mine is I make 12 ounces.
Yeah, mine does it too. I wanted to experiment with the tin to see how big that gets or how full it gets.
Yep.
So I did a 10 ounce this time.
Yeah.
I will experiment and see how full the 12 gets it, but I don't know how full it's going to get it.
We do apologize, guys, that we haven't done any videos together. It's been really, it's been really crazy. Not for me, but for her.
Yeah. Basically, I can tell them I'm basically getting ready to go on vacation, and it's been crazy hectic around here. And I'm getting ready for my annual recertification for my apartment. So, getting my stuff together and getting ready for vacation. And that is, I gotta call out somebody on here because, you know, when somebody does something good, you gotta call them out. You just got to.
Absolutely.
And the restaurant around the corner from me is absolutely epic. They're just cool. And they're helping me, let's just say, with a surprise. I'm not going to say what the restaurant is, just in case certain people hear it. The one I'm trying to surprise. But they are helping me plan a secret. They're in on it. And I got to put the order in by the 28th to get it done. And the owner was very kind. She was detailed, gave me descriptions of what she makes.
Wow.
And then gave me a picture too, which was accessible enough that the staff could, you know, tell me what was in it and everything like that.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm excited. So excited, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. And I would love to meet your mom on FaceTime.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah. There's nothing like that first cup of coffee, man.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and that butterscotch. And this is the, you can get it on Amazon. It's like $20 for 40 K-Cups. And it's to you too, Mr. Justin. It's the Friendly's flavored ice cream butterscotch swirl. Now, I will tell you guys, you have a hell of a bunch of choices to pick from.
Yep.
And I mean, what was it, Thomas, that I told you, like 30-some flavors or more?
I believe so.
Yeah, there's a lot of flavors.
Yeah.
And I want to try more of them, and I'm going to. And of course, I saw Haley's kind. I saw the pumpkin spice. I have to try.
Yeah.
And if I like it, it's my other bestie, Haley's fault. In a good way. Yeah, me and Haley got into a discussion about Keurigs. Wait till Haley hears this one when she sees this video. Yeah, Daniel, if you're watching, tell Haley to watch this one because I got into a fight with my Keurig Saturday night.
Yeah, and I was a witness.
Yeah, but I ended up winning, so I get coffee, thank you, Keurig.
Yeah, she won.
Yep, I win.
That was crazy, though.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because, like, really?
Yeah.
Crazy Keurigs. Some of them are very, very picky.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I said this, so if I repeat, I apologize. But I did make that one pot of coffee with Thomas the one time. And, of course, I didn't want to drink any at that time. So I mixed up the creamer and the sugar in the pot itself. I just mixed it in the pot and I stuck it in the fridge once the pot cooled way down and made iced coffee. And let me tell you, YouTubelinos, it was good. It was fabulous. I was a little bit skeptical because I'd never had it made in a coffee pot like that as iced coffee. But man, guys, it was so good. I loved it. It was bad.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it was good. It was the regular coffee, and then I used the caramel macchiato creamer and some sugar. 'Cause I like mine sweet, as he does.
Yep. I don't know how people drink their coffee black.
Oh, I know. My grandpa did. And Thomas, he liked his heaping spoonfuls. Two big, those great big spoons, not the smaller ones, but the great big spoons, that come in your silverware.
Yeah.
The great big ones. He liked them heaping full of coffee.
Wow.
And I'm like, Papa, ooh, I could not drink my coffee like that. And the inside of his mugs, even though they were clean, were stained black.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was hard to know. And it scared me when I would do dishes because I'm like, is this clean? Yes, but you couldn't tell. That's what they would always tell me. Yeah, it is, but you wouldn't know it by looking at it.
Right.
Because it even, like, the texture of the inside was even rough, and I was afraid I wasn't getting his cups clean, and I didn't want to get him sick.
Right.
And so I was like, I get my sighted brothers, and I said, is this cup clean?
Right.
They're like, yeah, but it looks like it's filthy, even though it's not.
Right.
Because the coffee literally stained the mug.
Wow.
And my mug that I have, the lady, the service coordinator in the building, gave me this big mug because I was afraid of spilling large amounts of coffee on myself. And this was actually her mug, and she gave it to me. And it says the Big Boss on it.
Is that Kimberly?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Exactly. This was actually Kimberly's mug, and she gave it to me.
Wow.
And I still have it, because she gave it to me when I first moved in. Because I told her, I said, Kimberly, I'm scared to death of spilling it. And so she's like, well, hold on, I got something for you that might help. And she brought me this mug, and I've had it ever since.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah. And then she's even the one that got me into, if you like cocoa, if you're not a coffee fan, and you love hot chocolate, you could still get you a Keurig because you could put the water in it, and there is actually cocoa K-Cups.
Right.
You can get those, and then it will still only make one pod at a time, like it does with the coffee pods.
Right.
And I'm telling you, it makes the creamiest cocoa. Oh my god. It is amazing. Yeah, Thomas,
Yum.
you should try that. If you like cocoa, you should try that.
I do.
Yeah. So your dad could get you some cocoa K-Cups? Oh.
Well, actually, my dad's not that techie, so my mom orders
Like
things.
your mom does?
Yeah, my mom orders things on Amazon, so she has Amazon Prime, so she could get
So
me,
do I!
so she could get me those.
Yeah, ask her politely to get you some, they have Swiss Miss, and I think they have Hershey ones. I don't know.
I want to try the butterscotch. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, tell her to look them up. It's butterscotch swirl K-Cups, and it's Friendly's flavored ice cream.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Yum.
I would love to talk to her sometime. That'd be fun.
Absolutely.
I would love to meet her. That'd be cool.
Absolutely. That would be awesome.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she's got Prime like me. I do, too. I've gotten my work cut out for me with that, because I get subscribe and saves and everything on it. I get my K-Cups actually delivered here.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yep. And you can get, like, you can save a lot of money with it, and you can get it delivered depending on what your subscribe and save is. And you can adjust it, so it could be like, certain things could be monthly, bi-monthly, every 3 months.
Right.
4, 5, 6. At the max, it's 6.
Right.
It depends on what you want to purchase, what you want to get. And let me tell you, I'm going to get, like next month, I am going to get me some different K-Cups again. Even though I've got a lot of K-Cups, I'm going to get me some other kinds, because I've only got, like, in the big containers, I've got the butterscotch and the caramel.
Right.
So I want to get me some other ones, because when I start getting up in the mornings, I do not want to get burned out on anything.
Right.
Because then, oh boy, that's not good.
Right.
So yeah, I'm going to try to get me a couple of flavored K-Cups.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I had the iPhone 6s. I remember when the phone would get really low, it would get really laggy and it would get staticky. So,
Yep.
yeah, I remember that.
We don't like static. We definitely
But I
don't
didn't know it would do that when recording a video. I didn't know it would do that.
Yeah, well, you found out.
Yep. How's the coffee?
Yum. It's the butterscotch, like I said, it's the butterscotch and I put the French vanilla creamer in it.
Right.
I gotta find something that'll be good with hazelnut creamer, because I got a hazelnut one too.
Oh.
That one will probably be the main one. Like, if I use the big Hamilton Beach, that'll probably be that if I don't find a good K-cup for it.
Right.
But I do have to go to Walmart and get the cinnamon toast creamer. I want to try that really bad. Yum.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to try the cinnamon toast creamer. I like to try different things. Like I said, I'm going to try different taste tests and stuff on here for things.
Yeah.
So be warned, I might get some stuff I don't like. But again, even if I do, I won't waste it. I refuse to waste things.
Yeah.
Even if I get stuff I don't really care for, I refuse to waste it. So
Right. Yep.
But yeah, it's definitely interesting, this Keurig, because like I said, it's one button I gotta push, and I just gotta make sure to not accidentally hit the bottom button, because that's the power button.
Right.
Now it also does which Thomas, I don't know if yours does this, but mine does a regular brew and a stronger bold one.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Good question.
Might ask your mom or dad on that one.
Yeah. Well, my dad would know. Obviously. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like strong coffee. Nope.
And the thing is, I'd have to find out if I have to push it beforehand. That's what I want to find out before. And I do that with somebody here, with somebody sighted here, so I know, make sure I don't goof it up again.
Yeah.
Because I want to try it just to see what it does.
Yeah. Hey, when should we do a technology stories video for them?
Not sure.
Okay.
But we'll definitely do that sometime.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, and I will tell you guys, the Motivational Monday and Mental Health Mondays might start up. Every time I seem to plan things, it backfires. So
That's why she's saying might.
yeah, tentatively, I'm going to try to start it in like October, because August I'm on vacation, and September I start the morning show that I do. So I want to make sure that my schedule is not where I'm not.
Right.
Hello,
Right.
YouTuberinos.
Yeah.
I don't want to be boring sounding to the YouTuberinos. No. So I'm going to try to basically do that maybe in October, at the latest November, depending on me schedule.
Yeah.
Because my one challenge kind of got a little out of hand that I did, and I'm getting so many ideas that I'm extending it. So hopefully I can get that done too.
Yeah.
And that's going to be fun.
Yep. Very nice.
Yep. And he keeps wanting me to try the iced latte with the caramel iced latte with extra caramel from Dunkin'.
You gotta try that.
That sounds really good.
It's delicious. I'll be getting it on Friday.
Yum.
Yep.
Just don't spill it this time.
Oh God, that was a disaster. That was a disaster.
Yeah, disaster from craziness. Yikes. No spilling the lattes.
No. Because that's money
And, yeah,
down the drain.
exactly. We don't want that for you.
No.
And YouTuberinos, if you have a Rallies near you, I want to recommend a Baconzilla. Oh my gosh, if you love bacon cheeseburgers, this thing is fabuloso. I love it. It's got bacon, cheese, mayonnaise, ketchup, cheese sauce, and that's it. And of course, 2 burgers. Now you can get a triple, but you could also add a burger and make it a quadruple. And you could add extra bacon, extra cheese sauce, extra cheese slices, which I always do. The bacon, cheese sauce, and cheese slice, I add extra.
Right.
And let me tell you, it is thebomb.com. I love it. And I highly recommend, if you love garlic, the loaded garlic Parmesan fries are so to live for.
Yeah, I've never had garlic Parmesan fries.
And their cheese sticks are to live for too. Oh my gosh. Their funnel cake fries. I've given you lots of recommendations. It might go a little expensive, but it is worth every freaking penny.
Yep. That it is.
And if you have a Fazoli's Italian restaurant near you, the loaded baked spaghetti. Oh my god. That stuff, the YouTuberinos are probably going to comment, Riley, stop it.
No.
Keep me posted if anybody comments giving me hell about all the food recommendations. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you're making me hungry now. But if you have a Fazoli's, I definitely recommend the loaded spaghetti, the loaded baked spaghetti. Oh my gosh, it is so good. You can get all sorts of different things on it. It is so delicious and so worth the price.
Yep.
And you get like 2 breadsticks with it. But I also recommend the mozzarella bites. They have like garlic butter on them. And they also have these pepperoni breadsticks, which is their garlic breadsticks, and they have pepperoni and cheese on top. So good. So freaking good. And just for Thomas over there, a Dr. Wepper on the side.
Absolutely.
Yes. Or whatever, if you're into Pepsi products, whatever Pepsi products you like.
Yep.
But yeah, I DoorDashed Fazoli's in twice last week, so yeah, it was worth it. It was worth every freaking penny of it. Yum. I love Fazoli's. Got some good eating right there.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Very good.
I'm good at giving recommendations to people when it comes to food places to go.
Yep.
Because I love my food. I'm like Coach from Left 4 Dead. I can talk your ear off about food all day long. Is that not true, bestie?
It is true. Yeah, I could talk about food all day too, as you know.
Yeah, we were talking about food, and we're sitting there like, and Thomas is like, oh my gosh, we have so much in common, especially food-wise.
Yep. We do have a lot in common, guys. We do. Yeah, food and music I could talk about all day.
And coffee.
And coffee. Yeah. Yep.
And Keurigs.
And Keurigs. And Dr. Wepper Schlepper.
Dr. Wepper Schlepper.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, he got surprised because we started talking and he goes, I'm going to have some coffee. I'm like, coffee sounds good. He's like, oh, you drink coffee? He didn't know it. It was funny.
Yeah.
Because you did not know I drank coffee, did you? I surprised him.
Yeah. That you did. And I also didn't know she played Night Manager. So.
Yep, I do.
There's that.
Yep, that somebody got me into Night Manager. I've been playing it for going on 2 years now. Jeez!
I've been playing it since 2021.
I'm like, Lord, I've been playing it that freaking long? I joked with him. I said, man, I've put up with that night that long? Jeez.
No.
Anyway. Of course, I'm being funny, but, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, oh, God, you play that now, too? I'm like, well, something to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But she keeps her night in the forest all the time, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Christie's is in the forest.
Yeah.
I tag team with Christy because it was basically the I have mine, and he's usually the battler, and then Christie's is usually in the forest hunting.
Yeah.
And basically, the only reason he even exists is because I got him for this little girl that came over, and her mom wanted her to play, but she didn't want to get her an Amazon account. So I created a fake account with no, card hooked to it for this little child. She was a foster kid, which is why I did not put her information on the damn internet.
Right.
And I basically got chastised for helping this child out. People. I got chastised for helping this little kid. And I'm sorry, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Plain fucked up.
Yep.
To get chastised for helping a little, little kid underage.
Right.
She was a minor, and you can't just give out a child's information on the internet. First of all, you shouldn't. It's wrong. Well, people were like, oh, that's a scheme. You're trying to make money off of things, and you're trying to do this for yourself. No, I was not. I was literally trying to help this little girl.
Right.
And the little girl ended up getting adopted by the family. It was a friend of mine from high school. They ended up adopting her. So even at that, I was not going to give her information out because that's my friend's child.
Right.
And so they ended up getting her own account. So I ended up with that extra night.
Right.
So she could still come over and play. When she comes over here, she can still play with him. But he's now basically Christie's.
Right.
And I'm sorry, if somebody has a problem with it, lump it. Because there's nothing I can do. And I'm not going to just leave them hanging like that.
Right.
I'm not going to do that to her. I'm not doing that to that little girl. That way, if she comes over here and I end up watching her, she can still, play the game with Christy's night, which was basically her night. So,
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
My tag team partner is a little child. So, on whoever gets pissed off about it. I don't have a problem with you getting mad because guess what? I did that for a little kid, so if somebody has a problem with it, tough shit.
No.
I mean, I'm not going to let some stranger be friends with this little kid. No.
Yeah.
It's not safe. It's not. You don't just put some little kid friends with some random person on the internet. You don't know what they're capable of.
Right.
It's not good. So her parents knew me and they said she can play as long as she's your tag team partner. That's why those two are teamed up.
Right.
And that way when she does come over, she still has him to play with.
Yep.
So it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything freaking wrong.
Yeah.
And if somebody went to go and say, well, she's cheating the game, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. I am not at all. Because I'm sure somebody would try to make that crap up, and no, I'm not. That is a little girl that I was friends with her parents, and they did not want her to just be friends with anybody.
Right.
And they said, when I put the thing in the group to get the people to help her, they said, as long as you do not put her name out there, because at the time she was not their kid. And I didn't. And people were like, well, that's a damn good scheme. I'm going to use it. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? This is not a scam to get diamonds from people. This is not a scam to get money from people. No, I'm helping a 5-year-old child.
Right.
Who is into knights and princesses and princes and
Right.
stuff like that. She was into stuff like that. And they let her play it.
Right.
Because it's not like extremely graphic and violent and everything else.
Right.
It is an adult kind of game, but it's not like extremely gory, graphic and crap.
No.
And, I was there, and I'm an adult. Her parents were there. They're adults. So it was like, okay, you people, come on. This is, it's silly to think that I'm trying to scam people out of shit when I'm not.
Right.
It was something that the parents wanted. They wanted her to be able to play. And I get to watch her sometimes. So they bring her over sometimes, and I get to hang out with her and watch her.
Yeah.
I haven't for a while because they've done a lot of traveling and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you know, when she does come over, she still has him to play with,
Right.
and she still loves it. And when people sent the stuff, what I did is I sent them from my player to him, to her player that she had over here. Then I remembered what it was, and I sent it from her knight that she had over here to her new knight, so that she got to hear that knight's name.
Right.
Sending her gifts. It was cute. She loved it.
Well, I am very happy that we got to do this video. Definitely, please subscribe to my channel. Doing everything sighted. Just kidding. Doing everything blind. Doing everything blind.
Bestie.
And we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all take care.